Hello and good evening. My name is Benji and this is me playing Marvel Champions. I have come up with an ingenious matchup generator with the help of my intermediate Excel skills. And so we are letting this formula decide what identity I'm playing with what aspect against what villain. I'm going to go away, brew a deck, and then play said villain stroke scenario on expert difficulty. Pre-cooked all this. Is one I've made earlier. Promise I haven't cheated. Promise I haven't over-researched it. I've just gone with what I thought would be the best leadership Quicksilver deck. So quick run through with my choices. Allies, didn't want to go over the top. As you know, Quicksilver is all about turning sideways and then turning unsideways and then back and forth and so on. And there you go. So Ant-Man's an obvious fill in the ally spot. Just whatever resources you've got, he goes in. Hawkeye has its mutagen formula. We do have a few minions, so that seemed an obvious choice. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made the cut. Maria Hill, you just can't fail with. Drawing cards, bit of thwarting, works for me. And Squirrel Girl's good whenever you have a bunch of minions out. Value on a stick. So now, what have we got in leadership in terms of buffing our Quicksilver up? Well, lead from the front is an obvious choice, even though we're not ally heavy and we're not playing multiplayer. It's great with Quicksilver. You can see a theme because morale boost is exactly the same. All of these, incidentally, I say all of them, yeah, lead from the front's end of phase, but end of round ones are even better. Moxie is one that only just made the cut. We're going to see, the proof is in the pudding, whether we're going to be switching from alter ego form enough to warrant this, but at zero cost it was worth the risk. Another reason for the low curve, as you can see, is we are very lean on resource generators. Just the 3 doubles, no powers of leadership, and no Queen Jet, Queen Carrier, whatever. But I'm not sweating it too much with all these 2 and 1 drops. With 5 cards in hand, that's doable. Finishing off the events, we've got tap some allies, draw some cards. Let's just hope we've got a couple at any given time to make it worth its while. In terms of basics, we've got Earth's Mightiest Heroes. 4 of our 5 allies are Avengers, so that, I'm hoping, is more than sufficient. Maria Hill really should be an honorary Avenger, but we're not bending the rules that much. And Adrenaline Rush is the obvious choice that come in the Quicksilver pack, ready-made to go. So those are the choices. We're all set up. We are all set up. Hopefully, any teething issues I've got with Tabletop Simulator, I can iron out as we go. Rest assured, I would not be playing with this if I didn't have the physical cards. Support the publisher, support your local game stores. Yeah, this is just a much easier way to present this gameplay. So here we are. Don't hate me too much. So we have shuffled. We will do it one more time. Not recalling the exact order, but as you'll see, Green Goblin on expert is going to start with 2 encounter cards that we get look forward to at the end of the turn. Pietro is going to get 6 cards, so here we go. What you got for us? Hawkeye. Bit late for the Goblin Thrall that entered play. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Always be running. Always be running. But we need some buffs to go with it. Serval Industries turn 1 is just not gonna work. Just not gonna work. But maximum velocity, yes please sir. Exhaust any number, so we're not taking strength for numbers, but might not bin it. We can play these 2. That's about as simple as it gets, and yeah, we'll keep the rest because we're just using them for resources. That makes the most sense to me. We can discard 2 and draw 2, but do we need to thin the deck out? I'm not so sure. We're going to see a bunch of these cards. Yeah, I think we're good to go like that. That is going to be sufficient to take out the Thrall and do some damage to Gobbo. So here we go. It doesn't really matter. We're going to flip, obviously. And we're going to play maximum velocity. It's going to get us +2 of everything. And then we're going to attack this roll and say nighty night. Get rid of the counter, or get rid of the card. Get rid of the counter. And we can obviously immediately ready our Quicksilver. Clearly, I did play. My maths is terrible. My maths is terrible. We've got 6 cards turn 1. Okay. Yeah, we'll still always be running. It is what it is. There wasn't another play there though, was there? No, we just didn't have the cards. Faffing around. Do we want to keep strengthening numbers or anything else? No. So we'll just bin the Serval Industries, which we don't need to do yet because we're attacking again for 5. Then with the Serval Industries, we're attacking for a 3rd time. Jolly good. We're going to bin strength in numbers. I'd rather draw 5. And then here we go. That was end of round, or end of phase. Yeah, end of round. So we could defend. It might be a good shout. We've got 2 encounter cards to draw. That's going to be a tough ask. A tough ask. But he could still place a threat on the scheme. So we are flipping that first. We're going up to 3. I feel like we've got to defend, but then we can't ready. We got to always be running for next turn. And yeah, I think we can do everything we need. Moxie, maybe for a turn back to. It's probably too early for that. So what you got for me? Perfect. 3 damage gets absorbed. Okay. I forgot which order I placed them in. I think I was supposed to not drag the whole deck. I'm hoping I placed it this right way, so here we go. Healing. Heals where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. If not, it gets blah blah blah. So up to 16. We are on stage 2, remember. We have another one of these guys to deal with. And oh, that's nasty. You must flip to choose exhaust. Exhaust your identity. So if he's already tapped exhaust your identity, you cannot ready until your next turn ends. Discard this obligation. I honestly don't know why you can't use option 1 then. You've got to use one of them. That's what we're doing. I don't know how else that could work. And I've played enough games now to that never actually come up. Okay. And back to us. So we've already played this out, and actually we're going to be able to proc Moxie, which is very, very nice indeed. Very nice. I don't think we need to discard either. So we're going to flip back. We're going to do Moxie. We may as well. We're going to play Friction Resistance. Where are we? Let's put upgrades in the middle. And we're going to play Always Be Running. So he's 4/4s. He's not 4/4s. He's 2/2s across the board. Until I need to keep checking these cards. Until the end of the round, yeah. So we're just going to have to try and deal with, I think with the Goblin Throw, or do we tank the damage? Yeah, we can't attack anyway. So both attacks will be on the throw. That's fine. So that gets readied, and then this gets readied, and we attack again. And we kind of feel like we're back to square one. Yeah. End of turn. Draw 5. Got another Always Be Running. Got 2 Always Be Runnings. Nice. So do we defend with 2 this time? When you've got Always Be Running, do you just tank? Do you just defend? I think with Friction Resistance and Always Be Running in hand, yeah, we defend. We defend for 2. So 1 threat. What you got for me? So we're going to take a damage and an extra threat on the side scheme. So we're down to 8 health. And give me a card. Not just any card. An easy card to deal with. Choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face down boost card. Of any type. You can have your boost card. You can have your boost card. I'm going to have my turn. So we'll exhaust Friction Resistance. We'll always be running. And then we have to lead from the front. Right, remind myself, until end of phase, there's no good elsewhere. So with 3s across the board. And we are going to attack with Quicksilver, obviously. Goblin down to 13. We ready both these cards. Attack once more. I think we're going to thwart with the last one. Yep, so this is the free refresh. How many times have we attacked? We untap with Always Be Running. Yeah, no, we've already used that. So this is Always Be Running to untap. Get out my hand. Get out my hand. And we're going to thwart this time. Down to 2. Inevitably we're going to go to the next stage and face a Goblin. But there you go. End of turn, once again. Fairly straightforward so far. We don't have any Always Be Runnings. Maybe 1 left. That sounds about right. So we've already got a boost. We're just 1 defense. I feel like we have to tank it, but that's with an extra boost. This isn't going to be fun. And we don't have Always Be Running. This is not going to be fun. Our 1 defense is just not going to cut it. So yeah, we will take 2 plus a goblin soldier plus, it's only 3, could have been worse. Down to 5, an extra threat. And a goblin soldier. Which would attack. Is that right? We're going to say it does. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. After all that. Attached to the green goblin. When green goblins give him 1 additional boost for that activation. Spend 2 mental resources. So just 1 additional boost. Okay. Okay. We've got to deal with that. I'm not happy about some of these cards. And we're only on 4 health. End of phase. Well, Squirrel Wells is an obvious choice. And we can ready him a couple of times. So we can play... Yeah. We're going to play... Lead from the front just once, obviously. So we're +2/+2. Oh, it's a shame. We could have used Squirrel Girl to finish him off. Yeah, we're going to attack, naturally, the Goblin. For 3. In so doing, readying these 2 cards. We're going to... I feel like we're flipping back to alter ego form. We're going to have to accept them scheming. Yeah. I'm going to have to live without the defense. So we're playing Squirrel Girl with those 2. It's going to do an extra damage to gobbos everywhere. Now the question is, do I just... For the extra 3 damage, I want to deal with a soldier, but I can't do both. Squirrel Girl can just... Is it worth saving Earth Mightiest Heroes for next turn? That is trickily annoying. I think, quite honestly, we just thought, and Squirrel Girl kills the soldier. I'm not at all sure that was the optimal play, but it gives us a nice clean board. It's energy. I think we are forced as well to flip. Yeah, I don't see any other way around that. He might do all 7 scheming this time. And I think we are keeping this in the hope that we get some buff cards. So we're drawing another 5. That's not quite the way we wanted it to pan out. Still, we can discard cards. Keep fetching. Okay. 2 boosts. 1 threat. I thought I drew 2. So 2 plus 3, 6. Yeah, exactly. That darned expert deck. Okay. Top 3 cards. None of them. I'll group these. That was handy. We got away with that one. But the mutating cloud has engulfed the city. Oh dearie me. It's not letting us flip the card. There we go. There is a way to get it underneath. I just don't know what it is. Okay, we're starting on 4. We got 7 to play with. Okay. We still need a card. I see you. Green Goblin attacks you. If you're an alter ego form, do not give the villain a boost card for this activation. Okay. So we're taking. Do not give the villain a boost card. You know what? I'm erring on the side of yes, I don't like the boost card. I won't draw a second one if I don't draw a first one. If you're an alter, do not give the villain a boost card. I'm happy. I'm happy. We don't have a means to untap. Do we just get rid of... We haven't got... Oh, we have got 2 mentors, but the only thing we wanted to play was Scarlet Witch. Yeah, we're going to be discarding cards, aren't we? That much is pretty clear. Okay. What 2 cards might we not want? Well, Strength in Numbers we can do without. Don't think we want Hyper Perception. Can we even play 2 of these? And do everything else we want? I don't want to be thwarting with... No risky, no bisky. We're going to discard Strength in Numbers. And our extra thwart. And draw 2. Ooh, I like a bit of reinforced sinew though. Well, that works. The problem we've got is we have to recover. Or, no, we don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. It's too impactful a turn, so we can play +1 attack. We can do a lot of damage. Is that sufficient? I think it's sufficient to advance to the next stage. We don't want to do so at the end of our turn. We really don't. We don't want him scheming either, so we're just going for it. We are going for it. I don't think this is a Scarlet Witch turn. Time to flip. Let's sequence this right. Right, we're playing Genius for reinforced sinew. Did we need to do that? Could we have... Yeah, no, we are. End of phase, so we're up to 3 attack. Keep Scarlet Witch in hand, do we? So 3, yeah, we're not up as high as I thought we were. We can still play Scarlet Witch, sacrificing an attack. Either way, we need to attack first to refresh friction resistance. So we're going to attack for 3. Readying him for the first and only time. Then do we want Scarlet Witch or do we want to attack twice? We attack twice, we level up, but we level up at the end of our turn. I don't like the sound of that one bit. I do like the sound of thwarting with Scarlet Witch. I think that's what we're doing. We are going to do an extra 3 damage to Gobbo, just because we don't want to level up at the end of our turn. Squirrel Girl goes unused, unfortunately. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. We can do it all, can't we? Can we do it all? What is this man talking about? No, we can't do it all. He's talking absolute rubbish. Yeah. Scarlet Witch. Here we come. Let us see what you can do with your thwarting skills. So we are discarding the card at the top of the deck. Thwarting for 2. 1 + 1 is definitely 2. Right, time to get surged. That is absolutely what's going to happen. We'll draw in 5. Just the one Gobbo in play. Squirrel Girl is getting up in its grill. We're boosting twice. And we have to... We've killed a Goblin Soldier before. Deal 1 damage to the engaged player. How many have we killed? Just 1. So we are on 1. Probably should be on 1. If we're on 1, that's killed us. Huh. No, because we can still defend. Yeah. Stop being silly. Stop being silly. So, Squirrel Girl was a bit pants there. Get off. We defend with both the 1 hits. Scarlet Witch should have 2 incidental damage. And Quicksilver is on 1. So we are on our last legs. Typically, when you take a risk, you get punished. And that's without the card I'm about to reveal. There we go. He's too predictable. He's too predictable. We almost succeeded. We almost secured stage 3. But not today. How about you and I have a take 2? Does that sound good? Take 2 it is. And we're back. We are on a hiding to nothing here. That was the first encounter card. After the villain attack, should discard. Keep the joy coming. Oh my. Each player must discard 2 cards. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Two more cards. So 5, 6. Let's go. We didn't even get to the next turn. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Still, we got to stage 3 that time. What could we do better? Yeah, Quicksilver had some fantastically impactful turns, but getting overwhelmed by minions just derails the whole project. And I suppose that's what makes Mutagen Formula so tricky. I enjoyed that though. It's a challenge. Thinking on your feet, giving yourself minimal time to build something that might not be optimal. Very lean deck. Very lean deck. Maybe there was room for another ally. Or so you don't want to go too heavy because you need these impactful turns. I really enjoyed swinging for 5 multiple times a turn, but it wasn't quite enough. Still, 2 swings. We had fun. It could have been a lot worse. That's going to pretty much wrap up today's video though. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I plan to do more videos like this. What will the roulette wheel matchup generator bring up for me next time? That though concludes this evening's entertainment, and this video has ended.